Toya, tell me, how did you get involved in this project?
Well, I'm a survivor of domestic violence. And so it was only the proper thing to do was to get involved and speak out, bring awareness, and help others. And that's why I'm here today, and that's why I've been here.
You know, I did a hotline many years ago, and there was no avenue anywhere to go after.
You're absolutely right. During those years, people didn't believe it. When I was abused and being abused, no one believed it. They go, there's no way. They said, she's LaToya Jackson, who's going to abuse her? Well, I have news for you. Abuse has no color. It has no gender. It doesn't care if you're wealthy, if you're poor. It's there. So be aware.
And that's one of the things I learned early on. It does nothing. None of it fits. It just happens.
Yeah. And it's cruel. So that's why we're here, to bring awareness and let people know, do not allow this to happen and go on in your life. And we do. We get so frightened by it because we are threatened that we're going to be killed if we don't do it. Yeah.
Well, and thank you for standing up for this. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I'm doing my best. If I can bring awareness, I definitely will.
So to switch tracks a little bit, what you got going on now?
Well, I'm doing projects that are in Europe. I would love, yes, lots of them actually. I would love to speak on them, but I'm not able to just yet until, of course, they're out. You know how that is. Most of the projects these days are just like mouth sealed until it comes out, until they tell you you can speak on it.
Right.
Yeah.
So your social media for my audience?
My social media is Instagram is LaToya Jackson, and then my Twitter is LaToya Jackson as well.
Thank you so much, and thank you for doing all this.
Welcome, thank you, and thank you for being here to help support us.
I am, 100%. How did you get involved in this event?
I actually got involved a couple of years ago. At the very last minute, the host dropped out, and so I jumped in and hosted a couple of years ago. So it's really nice to be here just as a guest to have dinner and not have that pressure and continue to support them. Yeah.
And you?
I'm brand new. I just learned about it recently because the charity association that Misha Collins started, called Random Acts, they are doing a fundraiser. They've raised a lot of money so far to give to the organization, and so I thought I'd jump aboard and come on out and
show the
support
supernatural support for faith.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so we know you're on Supernatural. What else you got coming up, or are you got a big role in Supernatural this season?
This is our last season, and it's so nice to go out very aware that it's the last time. It makes it extra special. I do have a new agent that I hope I get some exciting opportunities from. Fingers crossed. Send me good vibes.
And you?
Well, my supernatural years were many years ago. I died a few times back in like 2012. You know, seriously, that would just come back. Let me die one more time. You can kill me. I'm fine with that. Well, a redhead's like war or something. But currently, I'm on Doom Patrol, which is actually created by Jeremy Carver, who wrote on Supernatural for many years. And hopefully some more.
Well, you guys, thank you so much, and you have a good evening, okay?
Yeah, nice to see you.
We're here with Jaafar, and you're here to support the cause, right?
Yes, I'm here to support the cause, and I'm very happy to be here to support and help bring awareness to what's going on around the world, and to help raise funds for the victims that are dealing with this. My auntie LaToya actually, through that way, so I'm just happy to be here in support, so it really means a lot to me.
It's good to see you. You're growing up.
I know, yes. Thank you. For me, I actually just released my first single and music video. Yeah, thank you. It's called Got Me Singing, and I'm soon coming out with an album. Yeah, thank you. So it's been a lot of work, but I enjoy every process. It's very exciting for me.
Yeah, and you get to do all this fun.
Yeah, exactly. No, I enjoy it. Yeah, so my social media is just Jaafar Jackson on Instagram and Twitter. And then if you want to see the video, it's on YouTube. It's called Got Me Singing, and I hope you enjoy it. I really do.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you, you too.
Okay. How did you get involved with this event?
I got involved with Faith for LA a few years ago. I know it's existed for 10 years. I'm very grateful because it raises awareness for domestic abuse, not victims, but survivors. And it helps them create a new life, restore their self-confidence, not erase memories, but help them have a second chance, a new smile, a new face if it's needed. Some of these victims that are here tonight have disfigured faces, disfigured bodies because dumbbells or knives were thrown at their faces. It's just horrendous, things that should never happen. So Face Forward LA, in a humble but grandiose way, is helping these victims become survivors and give them a second chance. And we're all here to support this cause, encourage people to log on to faceforwardla.com, make a donation, raise awareness in their own social media, and just keep an eye out, especially in these times of a Me Too. Even more so. It has existed for a very long time, but it should really not be the case anymore. It's got to go.
Right, I agree. And I'm grateful that there is an opportunity for fixing some of the disfigurement.
Right, which is fantastic because a lot of women don't speak up because they think they're alone. They think that that's their life. I mean, that's why so many women used to endure horrendous things, suppressed by culture, religion, whatever it is, and not speak up. So having a place to go, having a place to turn for these women primarily, most are women, some men as well, but primarily women, to have a place gives them the courage they need to walk away and create a new life.
Well, just to switch it up a little bit, now, what do you got coming up?
I am so excited to be able to say that I've joined the cast of Project Blue Book in the second season. Robert Zemeckis, who is of course amazing. We know him from Back to the Future and Forrest Gump. I mean, the list goes on. So the team of producers are amazing. Sean Jablonski, Jack Rapke. The cast, beautiful. It's helmed by Aidan Gillen, which we learned to love from Game of Thrones. Lauren Manel, beautiful, wonderful. Xenia Solo, and of course the hot and sassy Michael Malarkey, who is also a great musician. So I've had a really good time. I've already shot 2 episodes in Vancouver, Canada, and I'm going back the day after the Emmys to continue shooting.
Okay, so that's amazing. So give me your social media so we can keep track of you.
Okay, my social media on Instagram. Thank you first of all who has been following me and who wants to find me. It's Sofia, Sofia, Milos. On Twitter it's Milos Sofia, and my Facebook page is Sofia Milos with an F.
Thank you so much, and you enjoy your evening.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay, so we're here with Regina, and you're here to support the cause. How did you hear about it?
I heard about it through my producing partner and Suzanne DeLaurentiis, and she's been involved for a while, and she had told me a little bit about it here or there, but then when the opportunity came up to really, this event and also some other projects, and she just, she mentioned it to me, so I did the research, and I was just mind-blowing, really, to see how much they've done with so many people and change people's lives. It's really such a beautiful organization, and I honestly wish I would have known about it sooner because it's near and dear to my heart. I was in an abusive relationship. Yep. So it's very near and dear to my heart, and I really, like I said, I wish I'd have known about it sooner, but being able to relate to it and seeing what they have done, I can definitely, I want to promote it and really make sure that people are aware of it worldwide.
Yeah, just to switch it up a little, go ahead and give me your social media and let me know what you got going on.
Great. Social media, Instagram is at Regina Lines, Lines, like I always say, the lines at Disneyland, blurred lines, lines on the paper. We could go all night, but we don't have time. So I'm working on, I just had a project that was released called Derailed. It's kind of a thriller horror ghost story that's been on the film festival circuit, winning lovely awards. Yeah, quite a few, over 40, like many awards. Yeah, and still going strong. So that's been wonderful. And then the next project coming up is a project called Triangle, and it is it's true facts, but with a story built around it, and I'm really excited about that one. So that's already developed and in the works. So.
Well, good luck to you and enjoy your evening.
Thank you so much. You too. Thank you.
So we're here with John. And John, what brings you to this event? What brings you to this event today?
Oh my God, yeah. The fact that there is this Face Forward International, only been around for 10 years, and yet there are more and more efforts by these kind of wonderful people who pretty much volunteer their talents to bring hope to a child. How much more can you ask? You know, there's gifts that these medical areas are needed for a lot of our areas of our communities in this country, and what we share with the rest of the world, they appreciate. I get so much gratitude when I travel. Oh, you're American. Oh, I got to show you where they helped us with my kid. We had to fly him to a hospital. Either he was hurt or injured by military activity, or he was born this way. But look at him or her. In even Russian Soviet states, I've been able to see gratitude for what we do.
And I'm just grateful that somebody is out there doing it.
Well, there's a lot of people who don't get recognized, even dentists and surgical dentists in our community here in LA, and they go into the areas that don't have that, and they offer it for free on the street. And they do the best possible, small maybe surgery, but also just taking care of their health where it comes to the teeth and mouth. There's people doing it, and I know them. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Just to switch it up, what are you up to now?
Well, I've got a few things going on. I'm really proud of this film that is coming out in October 25th called The Last Full Measure. And that's about the Peter Fonda, God bless him, was probably the greatest performance of his life. Sam Jackson, same thing. The wonderful women in this movie make the movie work. The support they give to their recovering and continual effort to recover from the effects of PTSD, physical injuries, the stress that can't be explained in a lot of places. There's a lot of that, and it affects so many people outside of the immediate affected people. And that's what's in this movie, is the courage and the success by the continued effort to have the effort of these individuals, heroes today, more women than ever. In the last 22 years, so many women are in active duty, either as medics or with recognized officers in the Army for several tours. So, you know, it's different. It's different today than maybe 60 years ago.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you so much. And do you have social media for my audience? Social media?
Social media, realsavage.com. My girlfriend handles it.
Yeah, she'll tell me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and you have a good evening.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Hi, Suzanne. It's good to see you again.
Yes, you too, and it's such a thrill to be here on a Saturday evening at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel supporting the Face Forward Foundation.
And how did you get involved in it? I know you do a lot of good work.
Yeah, I've been coming here for a couple of years. It's always a joy to see people reaching out and helping others. And this is definitely one of those kinds of events for sure.
Thank you so much for helping with this.
Oh, no, I'm thrilled to be here.
So how did you get here, and how are you involved in this event?
Well, I'm sure there's nothing mysterious about it. We took a car here.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I like it.
Well, we met David and Deborah about 5 years ago. Soon thereafter, we became supporters of the organization. I'm a board member. I'm also a sponsor. I have Elise Parfum. My husband was an honoree last year. So
Humanitarian award last year.
Yes, the Humanitarian Award.
And I'm a sponsor as well as a CEO of Bottega Louis.
Okay. I love that. I love that you guys are taking time to do all this. So the award, what did you do last year to get the humanitarian?
I think it's just sort of a progress of things over a longer period of time. I mean, I think that I have a real duty to serve my community because I was given so many great advantages in my life, and I've enjoyed success in my career. So I really have a requirement, a duty to give back to the community.
And your career?
I'm a restaurateur, and I'm CEO of Bottega Louis.
Okay. And yours?
I have a parfum company called Alice Parfum, and I love fragrance.
Are you wearing it now? It smells
I am.
amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm not allergic, so whatever you're doing is great.
Thank you. This particular fragrance is Coquette by Alice.
So go ahead and give me your social media so we can keep track of you.
Well, Alice Parfum on Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram, Bottega Louis.
Okay, and what's your restaurant? Do I want to go?
Bottega Louis, it's in downtown Los Angeles on 7th and Grand, and we're opening up a new location. In November is going to be the grand opening of Bottega Louis West Hollywood.
Very cool. I might have to show up there.
Please do.
Absolutely, please.
You guys have a good evening. Thank
you.
We are here with Vida. Vida, how did you get involved in this event?
You know, I met Deborah and her husband years ago, and it was at one of their events. I think it was the Roberto Cavalli event in Beverly Hills. So they just do outstanding work, and I wanted to come and check this out, and it's astounding what they do, and it really affects people like on such an important level, you know, so profound. So I just wanted to come and see, and this is really quite something, and I really applaud them for all the great things they do.
It's pretty amazing, yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, actually.
So what are you up to lately?
Well, I just had the premiere of my film Eternal Code at the Chinese Theater, but tonight it's all about Face Forward.
So, and then go ahead and give me your social media in case they want to check you out again.
Sure, it's at Vida Ghaffari, Vidaghaffaf like Frank, ARI.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. So we're here with Kira. Kira, how did you get involved with this event?
You know, I was in a gym class with Deborah, and she invited me 10 years ago to her very first Face Forward LA luncheon. So I've been supporting the event for 10 years. I work with UCLA Operation Men, which does something similar. They do reconstructive surgery on men and women who've been blown up in Iraq and Afghanistan. They do reconstructive surgery on the outside, and they help put people back together on the inside as well with mental health programs. So we're a like-minded people. We're helping in the same way. So I always like to support all the good work that they do.
Okay, so you've been actually actively involved in this for 10 years.
Yes, I've been a supporter, and she does a great event. They know how to throw a party. They have wonderful items in the silent auction. It's the best shopping of any charity out there. And I always don't feel guilty because I'm raising money for a good cause.
That's right, you're doing good. And shopping.
Yes.
Okay, so just to switch tracks, what are you up to right now?
I just got off set today. I'm working on an action movie, Beckman, with Billy Baldwin, and it's really fun, but I got stabbed in the back today and shot. And I still ended up looking like this. So
and you look beautiful.
Through after that today, and I'm up for some awards for my latest indie film, Acts of Desperation, including the New Vision International Film Festival in Amsterdam next week. I'm getting thank you. I'm nominated for Best Actress, and I'm also getting a Lifetime Achievement Award for Independent Film.
Oh my God, that's amazing. When do you sleep?
I don't sleep. I'll sleep later. I'm busy.
Okay.
Yeah, having fun and enjoying life.
Go ahead and give me your social media.
You can follow me at Kira Reed Lorsch everywhere, especially Instagram.
I like Instagram.
Yes.
You have a good evening now.
Thank you. You too.
Wow. Face Forward, this is such an incredible event that happens and has been happening for the past 10 years. I know friends and family who are victims of domestic violence, and it's hard to come out and talk about it, even confide in anybody. So to know that there's organizations like this and charities like this, it's just so important. So that's why I'm here tonight. It's very important. Yeah, certainly. Absolutely. Right now, I'm on Blue Bloods, which is on CBS. Everybody loves Blue Bloods. That's where you've seen me. I'm also on Weird City, which is one of Jordan Peele's shows, which is on YouTube Premium. You have to subscribe to YouTube Premium. I'm like promoting YouTube Premium. I'm also a director and producer, and I'm producing a show called Two Singles, and it's going to be on the On Channel, which is a new streaming platform, okay, later this fall. So it got picked up, and we're really excited about that. It's about 5 episodes.
Your social media.
Absolutely. My social media is Krystina Chanel. So it's KrystinaShanel. Krystina Chanel. On Instagram, on Twitter, all of the above. Thank you.
So we're with Krystina. And Christina, how did you get involved? I know you're on the chair with this event.
Yes, I'm the chairwoman of the board for Face Forward. Back in 2016, I attended my first Face Forward Gala, and I was so impressed with the organization and what it does, and meeting all the survivors and hearing them speak, that I started just using my social media to build awareness for the cause. And then I was asked to join the board. It was an immediate yes, without even knowing what that meant. And then from being the board member, I became a chairwoman of the board.
Wow, in 2 years?
Yeah, in less than 2 years.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I know you were a singer as well and an actress. What do you have going on?
Well, right now I'm coming out in a new TV show on PureFlix. PureFlix is a faith-based network, and the show is called Mood Swings. It's going to be like a modern-day Golden Girls, all women. I'm producing for Hallmark, for Mar Vista, for Real One. I'm producing for some faith-based films as well.
I think that's great. Go for it. That way you get some control, too, with it. Okay, so go ahead and give me your social media so we can keep track of you.
Okay, social media, Instagram, I'm at actress Krystina DeRosa on Instagram. On Twitter, I'm Krystina DeRosa. On Facebook, I'm Krystina DeRosa.
Ooh, easy. Sounds good. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
We are here with Sabine, and how did you get involved with this event? It's a very good event.
Yeah, so we were approached by a friend, and he shared information about the organization. He has been on the board for a while, and so when Finnair heard about this, and there was an opportunity to become a sponsor or to participate in this event, then that's what we decided to do, because I think it's a wonderful case and charity and an organization.
So you're sponsoring part of this event?
We're part of the sponsors, yes, correct.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. No, I'm excited that it worked out. It was very last minute, so we're very excited to be here, and yeah.
So what's on the horizon for Finnair?
On the horizon, well, we started the new service out of LA in March, and we're flying nonstop to Helsinki, so it's a wonderful new service, a new way to get you to Europe. I know there's a lot of competition, but I think this is the new way. We're the new kid on the block, and this was a great platform to promote that new flight on our A350.
John, what's your involvement with this event?
Well, I'm new to this, and I'm just being supportive, and I'm finding out about the organization. I have a couple friends that are in serious condition, and I have recommended the organization to them. I don't think that many people know how, pernicious this stuff is, and now that they're widening their scope, transgender individuals, of course, war vets, people that have been scarred literally by spouses, it's about offering hope. And if you've ever had a situation, I happen to be a cancer survivor, and when people say, it's over for you, say no, curable, treatable, beatable, and when you literally suffer physical scars, and which are of no fault of your own, it's really good to know that there's a resource for it, and the pro bono aspect.
What do you got coming up?
I'm in Crossword Mysteries on Hallmark in October. We've got 2 of those coming up, October 13th and 17th.
How did you get involved in this whole thing?
Well, I've been involved for a while, and I'm sympathetic to the Face Forward, because I really think that not only is it a place for the victims to go, but it's a deterrent to the people that are what do they call the guy?
Yeah.
The bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy. I like bad guy, just bad guy.
Because if the bad guy knows that his neighbor, his friend, his best friend, his wife's ex-best friend, all these people are going to find out, I hope to God, it's a deterrent a little bit. Like, hey, now this is getting to become a big deal, and I don't know if but I would hope so.
Yeah. So what do you got coming up?
I just finished a trilogy called Mr. Mayfair, and it's starring Armand Desante, Stephen Bauer, and myself, and it's started out as a mob movie, then they brought me in as a mob movie comedy, and now it's a mob movie comedy musical.
Oh, musical too, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm limping, because I was singing and dancing.
Oh, okay, well,
Not
good.
my thing.
Well, that's okay.
That's all right. I'm an actor. I acted like I know what I'm doing.
There you go. You gotta fake it. That's acting. So give me your social media so we can follow you.
Ken Davitian at what do you call it? Facebook, and Ken Davitian on Instagram. Yeah, I'm just Ken Davitian.
So we'll just look up your name and we can find you.
Yeah, and find me. I'm often on this stuff, you know, and I look at it and I read people's comments, even if they're bad. I read them.
I read them, but I host a no troll zone.
Oh.
On my platform. So anyway, you have a good evening and enjoy it.
Very, very, very much.
Hey, thanks for watching Major Film Events, and you keep watching, because you never know